We back. You already know what time it is, man. It's Monday morning. We up early. You already know what time it is. August 4th, Monday morning. Y'all see the title. Imagine our play hit 5 million. Right? Play hit 5 million. Last time we was live, it broke over a milli, right? What we go to? We went to 2.5 milli? We was running, right? It ran up, sold off. Yeah, sold off heavy. It was a lot of FUD, right? People was FUDing, but we stayed bullish, right? I did take some profit, but I stayed bullish. I had stayed in this. Went to sleep, right? I went to sleep. Woke up. We was at a new all-time high, right? I woke up. It was right at when it first hit 2.8 million. Yeah, it was just about to hit 3 milli. I had woke up. I saw that. I dropped it back in the chat. Shit went to 5 million just earlier. Y'all know I had to. I gotta do my routine before I get on live. You know, gotta get Hemi synced up. Do 100 reps, push-ups, anything. But you gotta do the Hemi sync shit. But yeah, imagine that. Imagine they was FUDing us, and we woke up to millions. They was FUDing us, man. Now, what sent this when they corrected the DEX banner? I told you I had got in it. I had just aped it, right? I had aped it originally at 150 market cap. Had aped this shit, and as I was in it, I was finding out more information, and then we saw the CB Doge. It was like the CB Doge in the community. The CB Doge is pushing. They had this contract pinned up there at first, right? And you know, from research, they was banning everybody. Anybody that went in there and shield, they all got banned. But yeah, that's what made it bullish. It was like it was pinned up in the community, and I'm like, damn, he posting in there. You know, and people was FUDing it, but we was bullish in the chat. Shout out to the community. Shout out to everybody joining the community, right? If you join the Yon World community, we have a baseline standard of bullishness. We stay bullish, multiple opportunities. Do not come in the chat FUDing. You know what I'm saying? Control your emotions. It's cool, like, all right, if you get clipped on a play, like, damn, I lost it, but we're gonna get it back. But don't be in the chat trying to FUD anybody bags. You know, if you didn't even get in the play, you know, and you just missed it and is respected more if you just shill a good play. Shill a good play. If you think we caused some bullshit, and you aware of the space, you knowledgeable about the space enough that you could call it a LARP or whatever, shield a better play then. Shield a play to go to millions for the community. We respect that more than a FUDder. So that's just a public service announcement. Everybody join the community. Stay bullish. Cause we gonna print. It don't matter. Like, we gonna always call a play to go to millions. You know, we've been here for a minute. We can see pattern recognition. We can put together narrative. And a lot of times we putting together these narratives in real time. Every time we putting together the narrative in real time. So, you know, it ain't like that we 100% right every time. Yeah, you can make a mistake and call a bad play. But that's a part of the hunt. Like, it's just a part of figuring out what plays are good, what plays are bad. So don't lean on that too hard. Like, I don't trip on any of my admins. I done seen people scan the play, then it instantly rug. But I don't trip like too crazy. I don't even say nothing. I just, all right, we're gonna clean that up with a good play. But if you get in a play with meme coins, y'all do gotta manage your risk level. Everybody don't have the same risk level, the same mentality when it comes to meme coins. So, we just want to instill like a strong mindset with everybody that's around the community. Just stay bullish, call good shit. You ain't got nothing good to say, just don't say it. Don't say it. Cause we bullish in the chat. But yeah, Wojak is back up too. Don't sleep on my baby. Don't sleep on Wojak too. We called 2 bangers yesterday. Yesterday felt like a Friday. That Sunday felt like a Friday. It was hot. The plays were sending. We was up thousands of % on the bot. It was Solana Sunday. That was like one of them Sundays when you meet up with all your family and everybody just feeling good. It's just a good family reunion. Everybody eating, good conversation, good laughs. That's what the vibe was. How we was hitting on them plays and just. But yesterday was that was a good way to start the chat, because yesterday I made the new chat, so that was a good way to bring in a chat. Shout out to everybody who joined from WAMP. We expanded the community marketplace on WAMP, so I see how that worked. I like how that worked. Three new members from there so far. But yeah, man, we're gonna continue to grow. We're gonna continue to call good plays. Rock, imagine, millions overnight. If anybody held, shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Silver reposting. Bro, Baby Grok. What Baby Grok at? Y'all better be at 2.8 million. What Baby Grok at? Because since you said buy Baby Grok, I done been in 2 plays that went to multiple millions. So what is Baby Grok at? In Yon World, we always find the most bullish meta. Yon World is bigger than me. Yon World means young, organized niggas. We young, organized, man. We young, organized with this shit. We pulling up with play after play. We breaking down the meta. We shilling the narrative. We'll shill the play. Then we drop a tweet. Like, yeah, this part of the narrative, We putting together narratives live. And if you stay with us, if you stay down with us, you're going to know how to do this shit too. With all my seasoned crypto people, anybody seasoned in crypto that come around, that already know what's up, just stay bullish, because you should know what's about to go on. August about to be one of the biggest months. If y'all don't know, let me just show you one of the statistics, one of the stats that make me feel like August about to be a big month for BONK FUN. So I seen this earlier. Shout out to everybody. But seeing this earlier, BONK FUN dominates Launchpad market share for 4 weeks straight. hitting a new all-time high each time. So y'all gotta know, BONK just getting started. It just got started in July. All right, I feel like August gonna be a pinnacle month. Potential for $100 million. I said $100 million. $100 million play. Right. That's what we putting out. Because we catching, we catching some good ones, 3, 4, 5 millis. We've been catching some 3, 4, 5 millis, but it's about to be a big one, like 10 milli plus. Now, I was a play last month. It went to 10 milli. It was called Computer, but I didn't get in that shit. I seen it too. It was like they dropped that bitch at like 80K. It went to 10 million in an hour. It was like, or 30. It was like something crazy. Claude Computer last month, but this month I'm gonna catch that motherfucker. We gonna catch that 10 milli play. Wojak was looking like 10 milli. Imagine just hit 5 milli, so it was looking like 10 milli earlier this morning. Did I say Wojak just hit 10 milli in my blood? I ain't gonna do that. 1 hour. 2.8 was the highest Wojak went. We got Demetrius in the chat. What up, Demetrius? Imagine hit 5 million in less than 24 hours. Shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to everybody who stayed bullish. Pen. Yeah, man. 7 a.m. right now. I don't have no low entries. I'm only pulling up with updates right now. Grok, imagine people waking up, smacking more profit. Yeah, this Dex tool. Y'all know I'm old school with it. 2021. I still use Dex tools. I use Dex tools and Axiom. And I use Dex Screener too on the phone. I use Dex Screener on the phone. Dex tools update the price the fastest. I study every DEX. I look at every DEX on how they update the price. DEX tools update the price the fastest. Like, you will be looking at a DEX Screener chart. I know y'all done seen, like, you really locked in on a DEX Screener chart, you would, like, when it's going up, like, the price, it don't be, like, sometimes it don't be matching. It'll say, like, the price and sold, then it had a market cap. And I know how to read, like, the price and sold. So when the price and sold be going up, the market cap be lagging on DEX Screener. It always do that. DEX Screener don't update as fast as this. It's like, it's something petty. I mean, it's something that you really have to pay attention to detail and notice some little shit. but it's still DEX screener, you know. It's a big part of Solana. Everybody be like DEX paid, DEX paid. They talking about DEX screener, getting them DEX paid. I need to make my own DEX. I've been rocking with you since Sheeb, and that's 2021. Y'all been rocking with me since Shiba. Y'all been rocking with me since 2021. I'm back on that. I'm back on my Shiba hustle though. Like that fucking that like hunger. It's like that. It just reignited in me. You know what I'm saying? Like when I had with Shiba, I was going live and all right, just creating. Right now I'm in a bag. I just want to keep creating. I've been in this bag for a couple months now, just non-stop with. That's how I was with Shiba. I was non-stop with this shit. You see that win? No, I ain't see that win raw. Ain't that like that's like a Microsoft program? I remember that. That's like a Windows. I mean, the name of it, I don't know if that's the meta, but I asked, what? Look at what? Win raw. It was like them little books. What you use this? You used to use this for, damn, y'all 2.9 milli. It was like you use this to open up files or something. Damn, somebody bought up a crazy amount of supply on that first candle. I don't know if this bundle, it looked like it's bundled just from, but it's a milli candle. I'm looking at the minute chart. That first candle was 1.8. It already doubled though. Y'all got in. Oh, that's not the right one. Oh, my bad. I need the real BBA. I need the real CA. I need the real CA. Look at my wallet. Let's see. Real DBH. Wojak and Imagine. Wojak and Imagine. I'm sitting on some Wojak and Imagine. I got enough so could build a palace. I'm sitting on some Wojak and Imagine. I got enough so could build a palace. I'm sitting on some Wojak and Imagine. Hold on, I gotta bunky. Shibi. Bunky. What was that one meta with with that Chinese dude when he had that black Shiba Inu. That nigga's hilarious. Shiba Inu. Well, I forgot that coin name, bro. It was called like Sand, I think. I think it was called Sand, bro. Shiba Inu. You not walking my dog. He printed on that shit. I'm walking my dog. Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu. Imagine that. Imagine that. It's only 7 a.m. I probably slept for 3 hours. I woke up. Had to hit my routine. We was up. That shit. Send it back. He said, I turned you on the sheet. Nigga, you ain't turned me on the sheet. At the time of Shiba, I had 0 friends. So how did anybody turn me on that? I probably saw some shit. I probably saw some shit online. I low-key forgot how I found it. I'm like, I low-key did forget how I found that shit though. I'm trying to think. Cause I remember I was in some shit called Bankroll Flow. I asked you to look at it. I gotta see proof. You gotta show me receipts. I don't believe that. That's a big claim. You know what I'm saying? Cause I didn't forget it. And I feel like I remember everybody who had an impact on my crypto journey. Like for real. I remember everybody who, like my dog, what was my name? What was my dog name? My dog Billy. When Billy came in the chat and he dropped Clifford, you know, that was a legendary moment. You know, that shit helped me a lot. What was my dog name? L. Damn, I forgot it. I'll be forgetting his name. LC. My dog LC from the UK. Like real UK. Real, you get me. Real, you know what I'm saying? Real UK, LC. Shout out to LC, the creator of Shiba Rai. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker put me up on so much game, and he was putting me in the private chats, and I was seeing how plays was made early. But it was a lot of people I remember. Even my dog Caleb. When Caleb pulled up with the pyro and shielded me pyro at 80K, I was on live. I'm surprised. I don't remember that. You gotta you gotta pull up with the video, the comment, and you gotta send it to me, nigga. If you do that, I'll send you a Solana. And I'll shout you out. It said, if you go back in time, I promise you will see it. I really don't remember who. I feel like I found that shit on my own, because only person I was following for real was, his name was Trevon James. And you know, I still follow Trevon James, but we ain't never talk. Like I ain't never like kicked it with him or no shit. Like even on no business, like done no business with him. But I used to follow his work. You know what I'm saying? And he talked about Sheba, but he talked about this shit also called Bankroll Flow. It was on Tron, and I was buying Tron and shit. Like right before I started buying meme coins, I was looking for like low cap altcoins, but it was like the timing because the amount of money I had January, it was like all I had to do was buy Sheba in January. But I think I bought it in like it was like March or May. It was like a couple months. But January, it was January 2021. If you would have bought even $1,000 of Sheba in January, nigga, it would have been over $100 million just with a band. You know what I'm saying? If you would have bought $1,000 worth of Sheba in January, and anytime in January, but most people was buying by it was like March, April, May. That's when people was getting in, but it had shot up crazy. It went up crazy, but we was still buying. Like a lot of people still made money off that shit. You want to follow me? I was following you, listening to Your Life live. Yeah, bro. I just don't remember it, like real shit. And I remember a lot of shit. I remember a lot of shit. I would have remembered that shit. Like my dog put me on Sheba, but I literally don't. I still feel like I found that shit, or maybe you did. That'll be some history. I need to remember. But shit, I appreciate everybody whoever pulled up with any type of information. Because I'm the type of motherfucker, like, when people pull up with the right information, I take it and I take action on it. I don't just, like, theorize it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't just be, like, oh, yeah, that was, like, I want to practice it. Like, I take action on it. Like, I learned about some shit the other day and I just took action on it and start creating on it, But whenever people bring me like helpful information, meme coins, cause shit, I know like the whole buying and selling process of meme coins, I self-taught myself all of that shit. Like just from I was interested, like I never had a mentor. Like how I'm becoming a mentor for people with leading me into crypto. It was like I watched people, don't get me wrong, I did watch people like Trevon James. I could say he was like a mentor, But it seemed like with the meme coins, I just was like, I really don't. I feel like it felt so organic. I just came up on it, then I was teaching. As I was learning it, I was teaching it at the same time. And people were just seeing it live. Say, that's crazy you don't remember. I don't. You know how much shit happened since Sheba? My life changed. I'd have been on 3 world tours since then. I've been through 3 world tours. I was about to say something funny. But I'm gonna be respectful on this live stream. I don't know who watching. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who watching. I know people watching. But yeah, again though, anybody who ever, even now, like anybody pulling up with bots, pulling up with new information for the community, I take it and I utilize it and I make sure we can make money from the shit. But I appreciate everybody who contributed to this shit. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if I remember it or not. God remember that shit. You know what I'm saying? People be thinking they get away with certain shit, like ain't nobody see it. Like it ain't no consequences. It's consequences for good deeds and bad deeds. So even if I didn't see it, God saw it, and I hope you got blessed in some type of way in return. Cause however the fuck I found out about Sheba, I needed to find out about Sheba because that was a catalyst to give me the resources to invest in other shit. So if I didn't have Sheba, I wouldn't have had all of the resources I needed to make the investments I made. You know, it's all about cause and effect. I like getting to the root of this shit. I want to understand everything. I don't just want to understand it from one way. You know, it be events that lead up. Like you thought, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, life took a left turn, and then you had to go down this path that you never been. You thought you was just gonna keep going up with this, but then you had to take this left turn, not knowing that you needed to take that left turn because you had to see something that helped you when you finally made the right turn. You needed some information down that road. That, you know what I'm saying? I hope y'all get me. But for real though, everything, nothing is on, like, happens by coincidence. Nothing just, it's like, I feel like it's still like a divine story. Like in everybody's life. Definitely if you keep your mind right and your thoughts right, shit gonna always play out for you, no matter how your outside world look. Like it could look like, damn, what the fuck happened? But if you be like, no, this is a part of my story. This gonna help me build character. This gonna teach me something. I'm gonna learn something from this. Then you realize that it was a building block. It was a stepping stone to your next level. And you like, damn, I needed that. Everybody you meet, anybody you meet, you learn from. That shit all, you know, add up too. Because you might be learning something from me right now. You might be learning something from me right now. Then if it click into something bigger in your life, and you like, damn, I needed to be around them. I needed to learn that shit at the time I did because X, Y, and Z happened. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I knew you was a. I knew I got some of the weirdest people following me. That was probably one of my exes. It was either one of my exes or just a hater. He talking about, like, that's funny. It'd be like that's like the only thing anybody could ever say against me. Something that I publicly said. Like, you think that girl that did that shit, you think she lived a good life after that? You think nothing happened from that? Just because I didn't tell y'all the after effect, like I definitely got get back, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So in the best way possible. So it's like, but it's funny, like, motherfuckers really they'll follow you your whole life and bring up a story that I told y'all, like something that I told y'all. And y'all do gotta watch out. That's why now I have discernment though. That's why I'm like, that's why I knew you was, when I was reading the comments, I'm like, I don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, all right, if you did, shout out to you. But I knew you was on some cap ass shit. The motherfucker just banned D Burns. That's somebody. I know that's somebody that just overly watching my life. And that's sad. Because they was commenting all the time, yeah, I watch you. I've been with you since Sheba. Imagine that. And you a hater. Like, Imagine watching me since 2021 and you don't like me. Like that gotta fuck with your brain, bro. And I'm still out here. I'm still up though. That gotta fuck with your brain. So yeah, man. Like, but that's one thing I got now is discernment. Anytime like I learned how to make money. I learned how to print money. But when you make money, the thing a lot of people they pray for money, but they don't pray for all the other shit like envy. Like it's people around me right now that envy me, and envy is different than jealousy. Like because envy can only come from people that's close to you, and then it come from like people that praise you. Yeah, I've been with you since Sheba. It's like overly praising. Sometimes they envy it, and I know how to identify it sometimes. Like I hate when I see it in people that's close to me, but it happened. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be like, damn, everybody get close to you show them too much, like too much of your success or how better you doing in life. That's why I be low key now, like because like you don't know, like you flexing on a broke motherfucker, they envious of you the whole time, but you trying to help them. And it'd be crazy. But now I got so much discernment now. Like that's why any negative shit, anybody to say anything weird, you instantly gone because I'm just aware now. Like I know. And I'm not allowing that shit around me. I ain't allowing nobody to do no whole shit around me. Cause I snap, and I'm working on controlling myself. Cause I snap on a motherfucker quick. Y'all don't know like how this shit could get, but it's like internet shit. So I don't be like trying to. Half of y'all niggas will never see me ever in life, like ever, unless you out for real. But yeah. Gotta have discernment. I got crazy discernment now. Now I could read through a motherfucker. You know, I'd be like as soon as every time I get a weird feeling about motherfucker, I'll be right every time. And I'd never doubt that shit. I'd never doubt that shit. I'd be like, huh? No. And then they'll show me. Like soon as the first time a motherfucker show me, when I question you, I still I low key give you the benefit of the doubt. Like you might be real. Then it'll still come out again. Like anytime, like anybody playing with you or lying to you, they'll say something, and then you will get the nudge. You like, huh? Then they'll say something again. Then you will get the sound like, oh yeah. And that's you gotta you don't argue with intellectuals. You chop their head off. Like. that's discernment. But that's like a warrior quote. Like you never argue with intellectual. Like you just cut their head off. Like motherfucker, you say something, motherfucker like, well no, oh yeah. Stop. Oh, you one of them? Stop. But yeah, man. So that's the mind of Yon World. You know, I do appreciate all the support. Shout out to everybody that be watching, even the haters, man. Shout out to y'all. Like y'all really we gonna take the energy and transmute it to some positive. $1 million plays, $1 million community, keep building. But I appreciate everybody that's watching, everybody that been watching for years. Man, I appreciate y'all. So we gonna keep building. But yeah, that's my live stream. Whoa, Jack. And imagine, damn. Send it back. It's only 7 a.m. though. It's only 7 a.m. It'll be I gotta do something. They kicked me out the damn community. But I'm gonna gonna do some more research on this, see how long we gonna be. But if y'all got any questions for me, y'all can always send me a DM. Send me a DM in the chat. Send me a message if y'all in the community. Y'all can always add me. Y'all can always send me a DM on Telegram, on X, right? On X. Send me a DM, right? Subscribe on YouTube. Follow me on X. We're going up. It's August. It's about to be a big month. I appreciate all the support. Solana, we at 160. We looking good on Solana. Let me see if I can pull that up real quick. Drop a comment. Spam the comments. Spam the comments. Spam the comments. Shout out to all the fake pages that's scared to show their face. They got it right from it. Shout out to all the stalkers that got it right from a fake page, because they ain't cut like that. I know you still watching. We back. Solana at 162. But that's my video, y'all. That's my video. I do appreciate all my real supporters, man. All the real supporters, everybody who really locked in with me. But yeah, keep your discernment and watch out. Watch out for these niggas. The first sign you get a motherfucker off, turn a whole TV off. But yeah, it's your boy Yon World. I'm out. Peace.